This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. As many Europeans plan street protests September 17 against the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership Treaty called TTIP, Cardinal Reinhard Marx of Munich-Freising, president of the Commission of the Bishops' Conferences of the European Community, said the agreement could contribute to a fairer world economic order, especially if it opened up to poorer countries. A just global economic order requires common rules, and TTIP could be a way to achieve this, he said. Given today's huge social and environmental challenges, I won't have a good feeling if Europe pulls out of shaping globalization and leaves the issues and actions to others, said the Cardinal. We need a fair trading system as part of a global social market economy. Those responsible should continue negotiating and not just rashly give up, he added. U.S. and EU negotiators said they hope to finalize the treaty under negotiation since 2013 by the end of 2016 and claim it would promote jobs and higher wages. In an unprecedented common position published in mid-June, COMES and the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops pledged to work together during the negotiations, adding that a treaty should ensure sustainable development, care for creation, and participation by citizens, as well as upholding internationally agreed labor standards and prioritizing the prevention of harm to present or future generations, rather than to the pursuit of profits. No doubt they will be working together and coordinating their efforts with politicians on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean to get the agreement passed. Trade policies must be grounded in people-centered ethical criteria in pursuit of the common good for our nations and for all people around the world, the statement said. The centralizing of power starts with trade agreements. Those trade agreements lead to supranational organizations to regulate them. This leads to economic convergence and more supranational entities to regulate the nations in the agreement. The European Union, which started with a trade agreement, is a classic example of this process. Free trade agreements are not free. They are regulated and controlled. The Vatican is a globalist organization and wants to see centralized supranational organizations arise so that she can be involved in regulating them and preparing for a global religion. Rome works behind the scenes with the merchants and the kings of the earth to accomplish their trade agreements, which in turn gives her more standing and power. The United States and the Vatican, as well as the bureaucrats in Brussels, are all working together to organize a global government. They are all working in Rome's interest. Speaking of Rome's punishment, the Bible says, "The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in the fine linen, and purple, and scarlet, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught." Revelation 18:15 through 17. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.